flown to Children's Hospital. We had the worst meeting you could possibly imagine as a parent. To go in there and have the neurosurgeons tell us how bad things were. The swelling in her head, the pressure around her brain wasn't allowing blood flow to get to, that she needed to get to her brain. And our lives were changed forever. Thanksgiving Day, we had to say goodbye to her for the last time.
I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry. Ariel, when you hear that, what does it make you think about the multitasking and you saying that you're in control of it, but then taking that test that day, you were doing the multitasking that you normally do. And then this family is saying that they lost their baby girl because of somebody that was multitasking when they were driving. And then you also hit the mannequins that were representing people when you were multitasking on that track. What do you want to say to them?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that this could really hurt somebody. Like, I see people who are bad at it and they don't know how to do it. But I've just always felt like I can do it because I'm in control. And I'm horribly sorry to you. And I mean, I don't want to do it again because I would never want something like that to happen. I just always thought that that's somebody else that can't do that. And I always thought that I can do that. I'm okay with that. I won't do it, and I'm sorry, and thank you for your story.
I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you because so many girls sit on my stage and still after hearing something like that, they go, but it's not going to be me. And I think you are intelligent enough, smart enough, and empathizing enough to realize that it can be you. I had to stop texting and driving. I used to do it, thinking, oh, I got it, and there's been one too many times when I actually almost ran into a mountain when I used to live in LA. Going onto the freeway, texting, and almost ran into a mountain, and that could have been a person. So I learned the easy way, and you've learned the easy way. And we don't want anybody else to die because of you.
Yes.
And because you are here now empathizing with this family, you're actually saving lives because there's girls looking at you going, wow, I'm like Ariel, and I'm going to be like Ariel and stop doing this. There was no text, no phone call, no burger, no mascara that is more important than keeping our eyes on that road and paying attention. It is the difference between life and death. And again, I'm proud of you. Give me a hug.
Up next, the top 10 foods that can kill you in your car. And later, 4 items in your closet. Everything.
Studies show that people who texting while driving are 23 times more likely to be in a crash than non-distracted drivers who keep their hands on the wheel and their eyes on the road at all times. Take a look at this footage taken by a husband who is so concerned about his wife's texting and her multitasking behind the wheel when she's driving. Check this out.
I have a lot of concerns about my wife driving in the car. Reed is crying because he's hungry. Now, if I wasn't here, this is what she has to do. She feeds Brady. The morning routine, she's eating her breakfast sandwich, drinking her coffee, she's answering the phone, she's checking the text messages. She'll have to do a conference call and take notes.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Going on there at the same time, and it only takes one split second for the car to smash right into you. Just a quick blink of an eye, it could all be over. Not just injured, but dead.
This is Carissa and Dave. Carissa, your husband, as you can see, he's really worried about you. You're not in that car by yourself either when you're doing all that. Who's in that car with you?
2 children.
Your 2 children, and how old are they?
3 and 1.
3 and 1 years old. Tell us about your worries, Dave. Your babies are in that car.
Well, I mean, it takes just a split second to change everybody's life, and I get really concerned for my family because she's trying to do all these things at once in the car.
What's your worst fear?
And my worst fear is getting a phone call that my family has been in a tragic accident. And, you know, I guess I would guess what the reason could be if it was indeed her fault when she was driving for the accident.
How many hours a day do you spend in the car?
I spend at least 3 hours a day. I'm always working. I own my own business. I work for a PR firm. My 2 small kids, they take up a lot of my time, even driving them. I'm just like, I'm always on the go. I'm always busy. It's just,
I hear you have food in one hand, a phone in the other hand, and then so how are you driving?
I've been guilty of driving with my knees. at
With your
some point.
knees.
I try not to when I'm eating. I do have the headset that I sometimes forget, so there's been times where I've been handless driving, and it's just, I guess I just don't really always think about.
And are
what
your
I'm
kids
doing.
aware? They're so young. You said 3 years old and 1 year old,
Yeah.
so they don't know. Do they
Well,
know?
my daughter, Autumn, she's the 3-year-old. She's extremely aware of everything on the road. The other day I was driving, and she asked for something, because that's another thing. It's like I'm always turning back to my kids. She asked me for something, and I turned, and I looked, and there's a car right there. I had to slam on my brakes. She's like, Mommy, slow down. She's always telling me, look out for that truck. Like,
Your 3-year-old
she's
daughter is saying that?
extremely aware, and she does not like when I'm on the cell phone.
Besides, I'm going to ask the audience this. Besides talking on the cell phone, what do you think the most dangerous thing to do is while you're driving? What do you guys think it is? Texting, and I heard texting and eating. Yeah. What the answer is, according to the National Highway Safety Administration, they found eating and driving to be more dangerous than using a handheld cell phone.
Wow.
Eating and driving is more dangerous. Okay, we're going to go through the 10 most dangerous foods, okay, because then they break it down even more. So let's come on. Chris, you're going to get behind this wheel of this pimped out Tyromobile here, okay? And you're going to get behind the wheel, and we're going to go through the different foods that are the most dangerous.
These are all foods that look familiar to me.
They look familiar to you? Okay. By the way, one of my favorite things to eat in the world are barbecued ribs. I love barbecued ribs. My nickname is BBQ. And it is actually number 6 on the most dangerous things to eat while driving. Okay, I'll show you why. You want to grab one?
Sure.
We can see why they're so dangerous, right? I mean, on the bones falling, stickiness, like, you know, and you're driving and you're trying to and it's all the stickiness. This is number 6. We need some napkins, don't we?
Yeah.
Here's some
Those I
napkins
have
for
a
you.
lot of in my car.
Number 10. What do you guys think number 10 is? Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yes.
Chocolate, we are
Yes.
chocolate
Because you have an
lovers.
instinct to clean your fingers as it melts in your hand, so it distracts you from the road.
Licking
Chocolate.
fingers.
Number 9, soft drinks. Hot or cold soft drinks. Dangerous. See that? Dangerous. Number 8, jelly or cream-filled donuts.
Those are my kids'
Why?
favorites.
You know why, right? Because you bite it
Back to them.
and it explodes. And then that explodes on your body, and then what do? Oh, right?
Lose control.
Number 7,
Fried chicken. This is another
fried chicken. Because greasy hands are distracting. It gets grease on the wheel, and also you don't want to touch the wheel with the grease, which means you'll drive like this. Number 5 are
This is our staple driving in the car food.
burgers. Burgers are number 5 because burgers are super messy. You know a burger is really good when it like slops down. The more slop, the better the burger, and also the more dangerous. So burgers are number 5. Okay, we got so much food back here. Why don't you tell them what number 4 is?
Chili.
Chili.
It looks like homemade chili.
Chili, super dangerous. Okay. Number 3. Number 3 is
Tacos.
tacos. Number 3 is tacos. Food that comes apart. You see that? Food that comes apart. Dangerous. Watch, try to cook it, eat, and it's falling. Exactly. Dangerous. Number 2.
And on the floor.
Hot soup. Hot soup is like a circus juggling act. Okay, it's hot, it's dripping. Oh my God, it just dripped on my clothes. Damn it. Hot soup is dangerous. Okay, are you ready for number one? Number one is coffee. Coffee is the most hazardous, dangerous thing to consume when you are driving because it causes burns. It'll burn your mouth, it'll burn your body, it causes spills, and it will distract you. How many of these do you eat?
Definitely the soda, the
Eat a
burger
lot of
and
them?
fries, the tacos.
Yeah. So the message
even
is,
the donuts for my
don't
kids.
eat when you drive. Try to give it a little extra time before you leave, or pull on the side of the road. Don't get driving. Go into the damn fast food place and eat it. All right, we'll be right
Okay.
back.
Up next, fashion figure fixers delivered to your door.
This'll really cover that. You see that?
This has got the whole draping trend going.